Be right with you guys. Just logging into everything. Great. All right, all right, all right. Good evening, good afternoon, and hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our presentation or Learn and Earn live scalping trading for this August 20th, 2025. And a happy Thursday to you, right? It's Thursday. Wednesday. I'm moving too fast, right? It's probably Thursday in Asia, but right here it is. We are on the 20th. Still on the 20th, Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. VIPs in the house. I see Lisa in the house. I see Steve in the house. And looking for some of our other people in VIP. And also, we're here in the YouTube channel. But I'll make sure that everyone gets a link out to our to new invites to make sure that they are able to maybe join one day. Invite and copy, and let's get back to our and hey, Barry's here. Hi, Barry. Hi, Barry. And then uh, uh need trading support. Okay, and check out my free SKOL community. Right there. Okay, got that. I'm gonna pin that. If I can pin it somehow and pin that message. Okay. Okay. Lots of stuff to do. And howdy do to you. And we are in the midst of the middle of the week, hump day. It's hump day. And it's in August. We just had the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. They cut interest rates, cut them down to 3%, and they look to go down to 2%. And we had a big sell-off in the Kiwi yen yesterday that really precipitated and growth after increased after that the event there. Um, let's go ahead and get the my market heat map. Okay. And before we get started, let's go ahead and open up a little prayer. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for everyone on this call. Thank you for blessing everyone, opening the eyes of our understanding that we may know and look at the charts and find profitable opportunities. Bless everyone in their health, in their purse, in their pocketbook, in their hearts. Give them the peace that surpasses all understanding in Jesus' name. And if anyone does not know Christ as their Lord and Savior, let them be confess him and receive them. For he stands at the door and knocks. So open the door and let him in, right? And have everlasting life in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Labor Day is coming up. And let's go ahead and share my screen. Oh, that's right. I got to remember to do that. Chat room. Yeah, let me open that up. Thanks, Jaylee, for the reminder, guys. And let's advance, share a portion of the screen. We're going to share sound. Yeah. And thank you for, if you see something, say something. Will do. Thanks, Steve. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the market. We're going to check CNBC. We're going to check these guys out, check what's going on overnight in the U.S. stock market. And I hope you guys are doing great today. You know, it was in day 3 with our private session here with Dalen. We just did a pretty good simulation session that we posted in the stage 1 group that he did. That was his first time. He, really needed some hand holding, but good meeting. Dow Jones Industrial Average only up 0.4%, and the S&P down 0.25%. NASDAQ 2/3, Russell 2000 down as well. So might as well kind of like a pseudo risk off day. Stock futures are flat. They're 4-day losing streak in the S&P 500. So 4 days, usually after the 4th day, you get a rebound, but it was like a risk off day. You saw the other pairs selling off too. Gold's on a tear, 3,392, up 0.11. Silver up as well, 1/3%. Copper is down. Copper is like the Aussie dollar and Kiwi dollar. Copper reflects global growth and economic positivity. And when you don't have that positivity, then it kind of sells off a little bit. It did sell off a whole lot. Platinum, palladium, both precious metals, they were positive as well. Okay. Any big news? Not really. Well, we'll hit that. So divided Fed worried about tariffs, inflation, and labor market minutes show. Yeah, we had Fed minutes today, right? And the Fed minutes, basically, they talk about what they're going to do in the coming months, as far as what their previous meeting, what they were actually talked about, right? So let's go to my market heat map, arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change, telling us what's hopping and what's popping, what's dropping, and what's not. And we're going to start off, of course, the Forex majors. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, or maybe you have not subscribed to my market heat map, it's my top secret tool. Well, not so secret now because I'm talking to you about it, so it's not so secret, right? So anyway, scroll down and you can see powerful heat maps, and we're going to see, look at that, euro dollar, slightly gray, dollar CAD gray, US dollar gray, but dollar yen down 0.25%, pound dollar also down 0.25%, Aussie dollar down to 1/3%, 64.31. Kiwi dollar Swiss, dollar Swiss down 0.46, and boy, Kiwi dollar sinking up the place, down 1.32%, closing at 58.19. This thing we were like at 59 yesterday, so massive drop C. Okay, and so let's go ahead and take a look at the economic calendar, see if there's anything that we should pay attention to that may pop up. Economic calendar and we have Wednesday, we had lots of UK data, and I guess the pound did not benefit from that data, even though it was positive. Inflation was a little hot. Previous number was 0.4%. Forecast call for 0.1%. Actual was 0.2%. Inflation rate year on year, 3.6% was the previous. Forecast call for a rise to 3.7. Actually rose to 3.8. Core inflation rate year on year, YOY, it's not YOY. Mom and YOY, it's the month on month and year on year. 3.7% was the previous number. Actual number is 3.8%. Inflation rate month on month actually rose from forecast. Forecast was negative 0.1, but actually fell compared to the previous number of 0.3. And then we had inflation rate out of the Eurozone, all the countries of the Eurozone, and actually the inflation dropped from 0.3 to 0. Core inflation rate year on year final, unchanged at 2.3%. CPI rose slightly, 129.12, and inflation rate year on year final at the targeted 2%. So the Eurozone has inflation under control, and we had FOMC minutes, and that's probably why the market was kind of choppy and sideways so late in the day, because the announcement did come out to 2 p.m., right? So let's go ahead and move inside of my market heat map, where there's a lot of other things going on there. We want to look at all the Forex pairs, not just the Forex majors, and see what's going on. And we can see Aussie Kiwi, what a breakout. And you guys remember, if you watched the coaching call, I had basically had picked the bottom on that trade, and actually I posted that. And all right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got a question during their session. Okay. And we are okay. I use a bridge. I trade with bots. Okay. Okay, so some questions. Okay, I'll get that later. Okay, Jay. Okay, I fixed the chat. And what's up there? I fixed chat. Okay. All right. So we got, look, Euro Kiwi, Pound Kiwi, Aussie Kiwi, and Euro Aussie, Euro Pound. All these oddball currencies are at the top of the heat map. And then we also see at the bottom of the heat map, the Swiss franc is very strong, and the dollar is strong versus the Kiwi, and the dollar that's all the dollar is strong against. Everything else is kind of neutral. Yen is beating up on the dollar. Okay. Hey, Jake, we can probably talk about that after our session, but I can show you what we do and how to do it. But it's in the last coaching call. I think the last coaching call. I think Jeff asked about it. Or the one before that one, and I had did a whole video on that. Let's see. CA. CO. CU. C. Yeah, if you guys scroll up, if you scroll up in the chat, Jay, it'll be there, because I had people post that. I had people post that in there. Copygram, right? Copy link. Okay. Yeah. So he's asking a question on that, and okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Jay, I'm gonna pop it in here. Okay, I'll pop. I can't. It's always kind of difficult for me to find people on chat. There you are. I see you. So it's not like Skype. Skype, when you have the last person that you talk to, it stays up. Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm sorry, Mace. I'm sorry. Talking to the wrong person, right? I'm sorry, Jay. Talking to Mace. It's not you. I'm confused. Okay. Don't usually answer questions during trading, but I made this exception for Mace. Okay. All right, Euro Kiwi. Well, look at that. That's super strong. Dollar and Kiwi Swiss, excellent, super strong too. Right. So let us take a quick look see at we checked the news. Was there any news? That's what I want to do. I want to check the news. Economic. I don't think there was. I was distracted. No, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Wednesday. Oh yeah, we got. Oh, this is like low, low impact stuff. There's actually a lot of news, but it's low impact. Consumer inflation expectations, credit card spending, and just Japan stuff. Jackson Hole Symposium. That's like next week. That's no, it is. It's tomorrow. Wow, it's Jackson Hole already. It's like ABC. And not Michael Jackson, not the Jackson 5. It's supposed to be a pretty, pretty nifty place, you know. Okay. Well, we're still holding on to this bad boy. Right. We got a little bit of divergence there. We did scalp it up and down. Kiwi Cats got screwed. Where is Euro Kiwi? Okay, we need to switch that around. EUR NZD. All right. NZD. Yeah, look at that. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. That's a 30-minute. That's a 30-minute, and I need some. mm, I got Hakanashi. I need. Okay, it's Mace. You're welcome, Mace. Okay, well, come to class. Come to stop the question. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. If you guys see something, say something. If you see something moving, say something. Don't be shy. There we go. Ah, ugh. China. Oof, man, you got this. After you get that big move and you get the big crest, really, I need you to hide somewhere. Status line, titles, values. Okay. All right. So this is like nada here, right? Something must be. What's that? No, 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 no. Aussie Swiss. Look at that. That is, you can sort, if you sort if you have a watch list made, you can sort the watch list and almost make your kind of like pseudo heat map. Okay. So you got that bottoming sideways stuff going on there. I don't like that. Okay. Who hasn't moved yet? Oof. Okay. Mm. What we could do is Euro Swiss. It seems like the Swiss is kicking the Euro's butt. She'd like to see it break our trend line, maybe on a 15-minute chart. Maybe we can find some point, high point. I mean, it's giving me sells, but I need a color change for me to enter into a short, right? And I don't have one here yet. Not yet. No, not yet. Mm-hmm. Euro Swiss. Look how this rallied. Big old rally. I remember the Euro Swiss in 2011. The euro was pegged to the Swiss franc, meaning that was like a 1-to-1 relationship. It's very close, very tight range. And then the Swiss National Bank decided to break the peg. And when they broke the peg, you basically had a 4,000 pip drop in one day. You probably can't see the blip anymore. It's a long time ago. It was almost 10 years ago, right? I remember like it was yesterday, right? That was pretty. That was what year was that? Oh yeah, that's the year 2015. No, was it? Yeah, because I had just left the brokerage. Yeah, so we had this really tight consolidation, and they broke the peg. We went from 119.78 all the way down to 96.42. Okay. So that was a huge drop, right? I mean, it was gap. It was a wide spreads. Certain trading platforms were locked up. It was really a bad scene. But there were a lot of the broker that was with had a lot of people positioned on the wrong side of the trade. They were all long. In fact, one of the analysts had just the day before reported that the Euro Swiss was bullish and was going to make new highs. So can you imagine? Well, because they probably thought this is 1, 2, but actually look, A, right? A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We kept falling, right? Oh, we've been falling since then? Wow. That was a low back then, 2015, 2011. Yeah, they broke the peg. I'll probably have to ask, when did the Swiss National Bank break break the break break the currency peg? Peg. Mhm. Ignore add account. Okay. Oh, okay. So Swiss National Bank abandoned its currency peg on January 15, 2015. This peg established in 2011 maintained a minimum exchange rate of 1.20 Swiss francs per euro to prevent excessive appreciation of the franc. The SNB's sudden decision to remove this floor led to a significant volatility in the foreign exchange markets, with the franc appreciating sharply against the euro and other currencies. So yeah, it was January 2015. So that's why a lot of people were afraid to trade the Swiss franc because of that big giant move like that. January 2015, right? They rallied A, B, C, and started 1, 2, 3, right? Let me get rid of my friends. There's too many of them on our 15-minute chart. Or the 5-minute, just drilling down. Actually, we got a buy signal. So let me go. Maybe we're close to a topping area. Maybe we'll go back in trend. All right. Or so. It's weird, like this line doesn't really tag that line exactly. They have like something like a magnet to snap the set to here. Strong magnet. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have a break. Let's try a break and retest. Okay. We move this down here like that. Break and retest. 93.68. Oh, sorry, I didn't. That's the right edit. No. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get back to the trend line? That's what I want to see. Maybe we don't get there. Let's. Come on. Get rid of this. $93.69, 70. And oh, well, today is, August 20th, and happy birthday to anyone that has an August birthday. I'm not sure if anyone does, but if you do, fantastic. Happy birthday. But today is National Bacon Day, right? Bacon Lovers Day. So, I like bacon. So it's woo-hoo. So yeah, yeah, there you go. That's me. Put my face right there. National Bacon Lovers Day, August 20th. I know. All you guys, I know you probably have like religious things and I respect it and all, but don't worry. I'll eat your bacon for you. You're Jewish? Give me your bacon. If you're Muslim, give me your bacon. Give me your bacon. You're tired, you're weak, you're weary, and your bacon. And I will eat it for you. So, well, okay, well, let's we didn't we didn't get back to the trend line, which I was looking at. Oh, strong. I'm gonna turn this strong magnet off because I can't draw anything with this thing. Ugh. I was like, what was going on here? I couldn't move the line. The magnet was like pulling on it. But get a happy bacon lovers day. Crispy and chewy and mouth-watering food. And the history of bacon is rich and long. Dates back to 1500 BC, Records show that ancient Chinese enjoyed cured pork belly, and other records indicate Romans used it as a religious rituals to pay respect to agricultural gods. However, it wasn't until the 16th century that the term bacon first popped up as any cut of pork. Over time, bacon became synonymous with cured pork belly and is what we are familiar with today. And some other bacon news. Considering I always like put an extra slab of bacon on here, right? And why not? Just put an extra slab of bacon. There you go. There's 2 slabs of bacon there. Scientists consider bacon as one of the most pleasing food scents. The U.S. and Canada saw a surge in bacon consumption in 2000, prompting bacon to be included in recipes outside of breakfast. Bacon is a versatile ingredient found in many dishes, often taking on different flavor for both savory and sweet, depending on the dish. And civilians were encouraged to save their bacon grease and donate it to the military during World War II. The fat was apparently rendered and used as a key component to produce bombs and gunpowder. Wow. You get some extra bacon tips there. Okay. But is this a fake out? Fake out or make out or break out? Right. Wow, they used bacon grease to make gunpowder. It all kind of works together, shotguns, gunpowder, bacon. It's all like, it's part of like the same family. There you go. Don't worry. No charts were harmed. Come on, baby. ABC drop. We probably want to take this to the low, see if we can retest the 93.53 low. And that would give us 53.67. That's like 14 pips. See if we can get 14 pips out of this. Out. Perf. Really? That's so want to. I want you to behave for me. Okay. We're testing this trend line, but really want to see that break, south side break. Man, it's Jay Lee. I know you traded the US session, the New York session. What's the good word? Euro Swiss. Let me check on my YouTube guys. Remember, we were slightly delayed. I see Barry online. Gave me a thumbs up. Oh, aren't we sharing the screen? We are sharing, right? I see it's gonna. Oh, there we go. Come on.
Sell, sell, sell.
All that for Bacon Day. Yay for National Bacon Day. So I got some of this Black Forest bacon from Trader Joe's. Boy, oh boy, that stuff's like meat candy. Smoky, sweet, peppery. And that's my breakfast, really, is like 3 slices of bacon and a hard-boiled egg. It's like 277 calories. Get that high fat content plus the high protein content of the hard-boiled egg, the fat and protein combination. And it's very satisfying. And if you've ever been on the Atkins diet, that was the big thing of Atkins. Eat all the bacon you want, all the bacon, all the butter, bacon, butter, and cheese. And my wife did that diet, and she actually lost like 80 pounds back in the 90s when Atkins was really popular. And like going, how can you just eat bacon and butter and and she had great blood pressure. She had great all her vitals were great. And she looked great too. Well, she looks great now too. Um, but yeah. But Atkins was like before keto, right? Then we talk about keto, high fat content, blah, blah, blah. Atkins was doing that, but back in the 70s. It was like nothing's new under the sun. Okay, well, this had a big spread, right? I'm still negative, even though I'm below the entry. Oof. Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong chat. Okay. I'm in the wrong chat. Lisa says, good morning. Amen. Jay Lee says, hello. I was wondering why he kept saying my name. Yeah, I know, Stuart. It was Mace. It wasn't you. I had some winners, losers today. I'm still holding a few and waiting for the trend to bail me out. Yeah. And sometimes you gotta wait. The whole idea is that you trade with the trend, and the trend will eventually bail you out. Okay. We've got the 5-minute trend. We have a break of the trend line, which looks pretty bearish. Would like to have our oscillator dropping below the 0 line. Give us that move in trend. As we go to we go 4-hour. The 4-hour trend is down. I mean, we've got some support down here, 93.27. And sometimes what price will do will mark out fibs before the fibs exists, which is always real mysterious. Like, ooh, how could that possibly happen, right? See, the 618 happens to be where this knot is, but you can't measure for the 618 unless you have a high, right? So it's like, how did this thing know to be exactly where the fib ratio is? Right. And you can see, because you have this point did not exist when this was made. Okay. Yeah. With the Kiwi yen, I even said with the counter trend will be good, but the counter trend didn't go as far as I thought it was going to And then the trend came in. Like, well, Greg, the whole idea was to trade with the trend, right? And that's, I find typically it's difficult for me to go counter trend when there's a trend unless I stop, because I'll forget where I am in the trend and realize, you're not in an uptrend, Greg. You're in a downtrend and you were scalping against the trend, right? And so with scalping against the trend, it's like, hey, man, all these pips, but then you got a big floating loss out there, that's kicking your ass. And you got my butt, kicking your, and then so you wait for it to come back, right? And but we knew they were going to cut rates. It wasn't a surprise. They said they're going to cut rates to 3%. In fact, they already telegraphed that they're going to cut it to 2.6%. So they already told you what the cut's going to be for next month, or the next time they do cut. They already tell you where they're going to go. So they're already telegraphing weakness. And interest rates are the biggest drivers of currency. And while all the G8 currencies are basically, the countries are cutting rates, the US is the last country to cut. Every other country is cutting, right? And they cut while their inflation is going down to target, right? Going down to their 2%. Globally, they want inflation at 2%. We're a little hot at 2.9%. And there's some that believe it's political motivated. They try to say that, well, Powell is pro-Democrat. It's supposed to be the Fed's neutral, right? And I think Jerome Powell was appointed by Donald Trump in the first term, right? So you can't maybe all right, we're in the money. All right, keep going. Wow, long wick. Let's go. You got a hammer there, hammering down. Hammer. I'm gonna remove the settings, trading. I'll keep the profit and loss, but remove the orders. Okay, orders. Remove the positions. That way we can see. And see, says of what I was doing and ended up staying in too long against the trend. Those were my biggest losses came from, right? Yeah, overstaying are welcome. And we didn't get to 25. 16 was as high as we got. 16, 16, 15, 16, 11, 16, 09, 08. And then, right, kept going, right? Okay, this is 93.68. Going back to that again. See if we can break on through, break on through, break on through to the other side. Where is the 93.53? 93.53 is way down here. Way down yonder. Way down yonder in these parts. You want to see the target, but you also want to oof. Trying to make it thicker, thicker. Oh, we're like half a pip, or a little more than half a pip down. There's a big long, so called a long-legged doji. Some long legs, right? So like a daddy long leg doji. And dojis represent indecision in the market. And about 10 minutes for the 8 o'clock money train. Let's see if we get a money train. A southbound trade will be nice. There we go. Let's put my feet to sleep. About 93.67. We break on down. You need 53 is what we're looking for. Moving averages are kind of sideways. Ninety-three 68. Ah, oh, this is a 4 hour chart. No wonder this is not going to go anywhere. 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute. We're inside of this candle here on the 5 minute chart. Another big long hammer. 7. Go back here to the main chat. Oh, what happened to... Oh yeah, we're in the money. Oh, we were. Okay. Was looking for that big cascading move. Got about 6 minutes for the 8 o'clock candle. Let's get the party started. Oh, it's not going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Ooh, stacking. Don't give me 3 white soldiers. Okay. Okay, those are 3 stacking candles in the 15 minute. And then, oh, a trend line break. And, ooh, long wick, nasty candle. That was a long-legged doji indecision. And then decision candle breaks above the high of the doji. And usually if we break the high, it's could be in continuation or it could be a trap. Aussie yen moving up. Woohoo! Let's take a look. This baby, I want to put an alarm on it, and maybe this will maybe put an alert right there. Comes back down, we'll come back to it. Let's take a look at Aussie yen. Thanks, Steve. And we'll take a quick gander at it. Oh, all right, 15-second chart. Aussie yen, we got some stacking action. Let's do. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. A big strong move on the 5-minute. Not much action on the 15-second. No, no, follow through and oops. Oh, oh, finally got a green candle. Oh, that wasn't pretty. Okay, 94.79. No, he was like rope a dope. Get roped into this one, right? Are we looking for a double bottom here? Or is this a 3, 4, 5? Oh, an alarm went off. Okay. Come on back. Oh no. Another thrust. I thought we were gonna break that low. Thought we are gonna break all these lows. This crash come through. Just crash through 93.67. We do have a shoulder head shoulders pattern here, where we can see this head and shoulders go like this and this. Yeah. Oh, what's this? No, no. Well, I want one. Uh, so that little pop down on Euro Swiss didn't last very long. Let's go. We can go back to Aussie yen. Big long wick, nice reversal. 5 minute. This is 15 second. Stay away, Craig. Stay away. Wait for a 5 minute candle. Uh, but okay, 8 o'clock inside day, shaved bottom. One more candle for our 8:05 candle to come out in 5 minutes. Doji Star, red candle, 8:04. 8:04. New candle coming out soon. New 5 minute candle. There you go. We got filled up here. Okay. Let's move a little bit fast. You're on Swiss, that's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can get 10 pips out of that. That'd be I don't know if can we get 10? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 9. That's a whole number round number there. 10 is 85, 95. 10 pips is right there. It's seven, I think it's like $7 a pip or something. There we go. So let's see. I got what broker are you with? Says how many pips are going on? I'm seeing a 5 pip spread on my end. Who's your broker? And that's the platform, but who's the broker? Or did you go to the medical site? But usually there's a broker. Yeah, I have my spread here is 0.9. Whoa. Look at that big candle. Man, money train.
All aboard!
Oof. All right, got to 88. That would nice. Three, five out of that. Maybe five. That's more than five. That's like seven. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I use Ox or Plexi or trading Trader's Way. If you want realistic trading environment. Mm, come on. All right. Come on. Go, baby, go. Oof. Okay. Come on. One more push higher. Uh-oh. Come on. Come around. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Maybe I can just give it a shock. Now this kind of bearish rejection right there. Probably had a few pips in there. Look at there. Oof. Maybe that's as far of a correction as we have. If they start defending the 75 to 94.75 area, if they defend it, then they'll take it to 94, 95.00, 94.7. If you don't believe, they don't. If you don't believe it, they're going to defend that 00. Then we can keep falling. Right between the two levels. The 75 area is here. I can point that out to you. 94.75. There was a buyer stepped in, and there's a 95.00 round number resistance right there. So we've got these two very strong areas here. I'm going to remove this line here, and let's see who's the strongest of them all. And 82, 81 by 82. So maybe turn the corner here. Maybe. It's turning 8:20. Ooh, 94.80. 94.82. 75 lines coming up. Seventy-seven by 77. 77.2 by 77.5. Aussie yen. We were coming right back down to that low. Going up on the 76 by 76. 75 by 75. Let's zoom in on this to see if we get a bounce from this area. And we're clobbering the 75 area. Yeah, a little bounce. It's Wednesday, August 20th, 25. Scalping Asia, looking for every day trace, and maybe we have an A, B, C. Yeah, there we go. And I was considering an entry there at that 75 area, and this overextended some other trades. So gotta play a little close to the chest here. Coming back. Okay, finally, it's coming back. Mm. Now, a trade entered at 75 to 84. That was a 10 pip run. A 10 pip run. Finally, I was getting kind of sleepy there. Like, let's go.
Bye bye bye!
I think the FOMC minutes came out and that probably kind of threw everything off. Hmm. Come on. All right. Came a long way just to get back to break even, or a little bit above break even. I'd be grateful though. We're not too far from target. Maybe have a bull flag pattern, and maybe get another few pips out of this. Here we go. Okay, come on alive. Keep on going. Okay, 94.86 by 86.6. Well, 75 level was well defended. Let's see if we can roll into the 0-0 area, which is this line right there. Very close, and our target somewhere in between where we are and the 0-0 area. See if price has enough gas in the tank to get there. Aussie yen. Okay, maybe we got another. I'll put another slide of bacon on. We're probably late to this show. Uh, we can pick up some more. Ooh, ABC, ABC, 84.33, 83 and me. Come on, we need bullshit golfing, bullshit golfing. Big one, big one. Yeah, big candle. Not that direction though. Higher time frame oscillators are pointing up, but might need a pullback against the trend to 38% retracement. See if we see a bounce from that. Ooh, red candle on the 5-minute. And there we go. We got bounce and rebound from the 94.82 area. Ooh, only have that. Reminds me of a Huckleberry Hound, the two saggy jaws, Huckleberry Hound candle pattern. Okay. 94.81 by 82 Aussie yen. Broke through the 38% retracement, the red line on your screen that you see. That's my typically, usually prices rebound off that retracement and give us a nice big bullish run. That's what we're looking for. We're seeing a little consolidation here, and hopefully it doesn't turn into a bear flag, let's see if we can break 80, 82. Can we get 83, 94, 83? Get back to the old high, gives us 87. But we were aiming a little bit higher. We have our hopes set for 94.91. 8:42 p.m. We had a nice train run, but we didn't jump on that, Kind of lulled me to sleep on this way down in this powerful run up. If this is a Fibonacci level and it does hold, we can use an expansion target to give us a minimum 100% price target. And the 100% price target actually comes in 94.94, right? But we need to get out of here, right? I mean, could I push that limit up a little higher and see if we can get some more out of it? Please pay us back for all the time we've spent in this trade. That 94.93 fib expansion, my backward 7, or my story of my dyslexic story of how I used to make my 7s backwards when I was a kid. Well, this is a backward 7, and I made quite a bit of money making those 7s backwards now, right? What was the handicap? Turned out to be a skill. But let's see. Coming off that back, we need to stay above 94, say 80. See a little profit-taking decline, or might even have some shorts coming in there saying, hey, this thing is dropping, so let's try shorting it. So we're right to that target already. We dropped below and stacking with big back-to-back candles there. Warning sign there. At the 50% retracement, 94.80. And we're breaking down below that. 618 is 94.79. And man, it's like green eggs and ham, Sam. I am. I don't like the 38% retracement, 94.82. Green eggs and ham, Sam. I am. I don't like the 94.80, 50% retracement. Green eggs and ham, says Sam. I am. And we really don't like the 618 at the 94.79. Maybe I kind of like that. Would you like green eggs and ham, Sam? I am. 90. We'll see. An ABC correction. Very strong C. Like, see you later. C. We're down $1,000 on this trade. And we're looking for that rebound from, here we go, maybe a little bit of baby rebound. Kind of a mixed up market. You've got some weakness in the equities, but you got some strength coming in the yen pairs. Coming off some weakness we had yesterday. $94.79 by 80. 8:46 p.m. We got about another 14 minutes before the 9 o'clock candle. Maybe we get some type of 9 o'clock reversal. Violent two big bearish 5-minute candles. We could see a strong reversal from this point at 9 o'clock. So sometimes you can have a time stop, not just a price stop. You can have a time stop. And, if it, especially in Asia session, because you get these, that was our Our 8 o'clock run was really like 8:26 run. And this is our 618, which is our golden mean 618, 61% retracement, which is a Fibonacci level, which holds a lot of mystical properties. We're not getting that rebound that lots of the candles usually get bounce off, and there's a lot of interest in the market, and a lot of shake and bake, a whole lot of shaking going on. You have a long wick, buyer stepping in, and then another sell behind it. And I'm going to adjust my DeMark trend line. Tom DeMark trend line. Tom DeMark draws his lines across the tops of candles in a downtrend, looking for that little bit of love there. But we are closing below the 618. And now we're at the 786. And blew through the 786 with like no form of now we're at the 88.6, blew through that, and now they're defending the 75 area, which is the old low. So could we get a double bottom from here? Double bottoms are probably last resort. And you can see that was a bear flag at the 38% retracement, and they tried to push it up from the 61.8. And now we're at the 74%. We're 10 pips below our entry, and holding on to dear life here. Long wick on the 5-minute chart, but we got another 2 minutes before we see another candle there. So we're back where we were here when I started, and you can see why I didn't take the trade, because, hey, this is like we're backstopped against the a 75 line, and no love being shown right now. Down 10 pips. So you're stuck between a fib zone area and a double bottom area and time, right? And sometimes they push it down and then they turn it right after, a minute or two afterwards, we see a big precipitous rise. So maybe this is our rise. Our short Euro Swiss is pulling back too. So Euro Swiss and Aussie yen are probably on the same page. And we broke through the low on the 15-second chart, filling in the wicks on the higher time frame chart. I mean, just one big long candle on the 5-minute. No way in or out of that. Okay, 850. Should have a new 5-minute candle right now. Was that it? Maybe this was it. Okay. And we even go into a 1-minute chart. This is really, really janky. I'm gonna remove all these drawings here. Remove all drawings, and it's really, really is super janky. That's a technical term. So looks like maybe a bear flag. I mean the count. Trying 3 minute count, 5 minute because it's got so many twists and turns. Try to smooth it out with a little bit. There's a 15. That's our 30. So the 30 looks interesting. 30. 2 points determine a line. We had, well, at that point broke. We don't have a closed candle after that. Eight minutes. If this, do we get any type of reprieve? We're called like Fibonacci's of last resort here. Yeah, but we get back to 95.08. Let's see, got 7 minutes. I'm gonna go to an hour. Consolidate this out to maybe 2 hours. We got green across it. Finally, we found some green on the 2-hour candle. We're at 72. We're at 70 by 71. And 6 minutes left. Indecision. 15 minute. 15 minutes looking pretty sad. And I am probably gonna cut this. We go 3-minute chart. 8:54. I mean, the 15-second chart is not giving you any type of solace. $68 by 69. All right, I'm gonna say uncle, but I really want to see what that 9 o'clock candle has. $8.55. Long wick of the 5-minute higher low is bullish. But still, I mean, we've got a bearish tide that's coming down hard, but now we've retaken the trend line. Less negative. Four minutes to 9. Looking for maybe some profit taking by the bears. They'll start buying their positions back to cover their shorts. Even if you go out, I mean, the daily has been pretty beat down, right? Look at that. Oof. The 4-hour tide, 4-hour market tides, way bearish. Three minutes to 9. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put a hard stop at 65. So hey, you either go up or stop me up. I'm not gonna keep bleeding cash right now. It's either gonna be A or 1, B or 2, C or 3 later, or 3, 4, 5. It keeps dropping. And nice to see it trending like that. It's like, look, 87 down to 68, it's another 10 pips, Another, not, no, 68, no, that's like 16 pips. So if you get in the right direction of this thing, it'll pay you. But we got in the wrong direction here, or I got in the wrong direction. I take full responsibility for it. Two minutes before 9. This is our A or 1, B or 2, C or 3 later. It's gonna be a small, maybe up to 94.78 or so. You'd like to get it back up to here and just be out of this trade. Or it could double top right there, right? At 94.74. Wouldn't want that. Let's keep going. And I probably, not even want to give that much space to it. I'd say, look, I don't want the spread to widen out on me though. Okay. Keep going. See, double top. That's the worst case scenario if this double tops and drops. But if it keeps going, then maybe I can flip it and get short, So let's see. Look, bounce off the trend line. Nice. Come on, new high. Big one, monkey. Bullshit golfing. Bullshit golfing. It's gonna leave a mark. Yeah, wrong side of this trend. Yeah, this is an ugly set of trades there. Our Euro Swiss short is actually panning out. Okay. Well, that's fine. You can stop me out. Stop me out. Stop me out. Stop me out because I will. All right. I'll go back the other way on you. Right. Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss in the money. I'm going to take that. $4. Ah, harsh. You got $24. That's a lot of work for 24 bucks. I couldn't do it. I couldn't cheer for myself there, right? All right. Now I'm gonna, where's I can't see it. 94.40. There we go. 94.40. There we go. There we go. Flip the script. 94.40 is that's the old low right here, right? So I need to see it. I need to bring it back. Settings and positions and right. So now I'm just gonna target the old low. Bam, that can be double what I lost, right? 61.74. Take profit at 94.39, right? Oof. This is form A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Unless this is 3 legs of A and 3 legs of B. I want to check the liquidity of this market. Is it liquid? Might be a holiday somewhere, you know? I don't know. That's a lot of liquid. Look at that. Yeah, that's can't blame it on liquidity. There's poor directional bias. There we go. Oh yeah, well, okay. Hit me. Monkey, big one. You drop. Because it's you got that, and you take the height of this. Wherever it breaks, 94.63. What's that? 63? 71 is 8 pips. But 16 pips would take it down below. I was looking for that. Oof. I don't like that. Get rid of this. Come on. You break this trend line. Break it. Break it. Break it. Drop it. Yeah. It's 3, ABC 4, 1, 2, 3. Should be like really a big one. Big one, right? Should be. Should be. Could be. Come on. Be shy. Jump. Jump, I say.
Sell, sell, sell.
It's like falling in slow motion. Like molasses coming out of the or maple syrup coming out of the bottle. Reminds me of that Heinz tomato, Heinz ketchup. Anticipation, it's making me wait. It's making me wait, yay, 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 yay. Then they made the squeeze bottle ketchup. What a fantastic invention that was. Where he's sticking a butter knife in the ketchup bottle to try to get it to come out, and you try to hit it. And there you go. There you go. The 100% expansion target hit. Come on. Come on. Oof. Ah. Got against the ropes. That'll solve it right there. That'll solve the problem right there. No, you don't.
Sell, sell, sell. Don't buy, don't buy.
Hold on. Typical price target is 100% expansion target. Like, no, I don't need typical right now. I want atypical. There you go. Give me that. Come on. I'll have all day. I'm going to watch Hannity. Come on. Oof. No, you don't. Spike me. Bite me.
Sell, sell, sell.
Ugh. Actually, 67. What's this? That's 94.40. 94. 40's down here, way down here, right? Oh, I can't see it. Settings, trading. I don't see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's underneath. There we go. Went down. The old slingshot. Ooh, nice. Let's drop. We're in overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Not not going to bet a loser, you know. We got 5, we got 5, 8. Let me make another 1,200 bucks. Come on. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Okay. Do you want to come down? Come down. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna use carrots and honey. They say you can attract more flies with honey than with vinegar. I'm using a shotgun, maybe some bacon. I know you want some bacon. Yeah, you all like bacon. Why didn't I think of that? Let's see. Yeah, that's what's. Yeah, I have 3 strips of bacon, man. You know. There we go. Look at that. Come on down. Get that bacon, baby. You know you want bacon. It's National Bacon Day. Come on. Crispy bacon. Mmm. Come on. Go the wrong way. I'm kosher. Ah, kosher prices. Ooh, does that double bottom? Oh, yeah, even if there's bacon, you have a double bottom. Ooh, stacking 4 candles. 69 by 70. Fill in the gap. We have wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in a row. Don't snub my bacon. There we go. I got 2 candles there. Okay. Oof. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna double top. Ooh, okay. Okay, try come back and test the trend line. it might. No, 1.618, 161.8% expansion. Usually is resistance. Usually a reversal happens at that point. A powerful reversal point. The end of the growth cycle. Sacred math. It's like, take that, sacred math. A wick. Oh, it's a stab to the belly. Get the a stake in the heart, like a vampire. 3, 4, 5. What's this? In the regular B, it's being a B right now. Let's see if we're gonna drop hard. So 72, 73. So it's trying to reach this whole trend line right here. This old line here. Reaching, reached 2.618, 94.73. And it smoked this 70, this area. Didn't even reject it from the 1.618. Moved up to the next growth target is 261.8% expansion. Small body inside day candle usually follows by a red candle. Usually, there you go. Come on, it's read the book, and we need to give it the manual. Have you read the book? I don't think Price has read the book. Now you read the book. See, 2.618. Now, now this is a funky run. See, right to the level, right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's like a liquidity sweep, liquidity operation. Just knock all the bears out, come back, test the trend line, come back and test the trend line. A, B, C. And we start a new 5-wave down. One, two, three. Three. Big wave three. Big one. Symmetry. Symmetry down to 67. It really didn't like this bacon. Wave two, maybe subdividing into ABC2. Ooh. Right to the 224% expansion. 94.73. Small body candle. Red. There you go. Now we can take expansion targets from these 100% expansion, 94.70, but we need to get down to, we need a 2.618 expansion run down here, 94.66, which is the lowest 94.40, right? We have anything in 94.40? 3.236. No. Ooh. Double top. 3, 4, 5 then. Bearish inside day. Taming green. Oh, and it broke to a new high. Hey, what a sweet place your stop there. Here, I got a double top. Got my place my stop above the high. Your stop got triggered. You've been triggered. Well, Greg, at least I'm out of the market. I'm not running this loss here like you are. Yeah, that's one thing about your stop getting hit. You can stop the bleeding and reevaluate. $75 line, 94.75. I took that out too. Oof. This is like Bank of Japan intervention here. That's what it looks like. Walking 5, 4.236, 94.78. Now, in the context of our 4-hour, I mean, that's why I don't trade off the 4 hours. It takes so long to see anything, but we're still in a bearish zone. I was hoping to be able to recover those losses fairly quickly, but we have not. 9.25. And we got in at 67, and we're down 10 pips. 10 pips on the wrong side of the trade. That double bottom was significant, though, right there at the 94.67 area. And it was only good back down to the old low. And now it's running 5-way pattern, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could see a collapse and a correction there. But I'm going to go for now, right? So we'll tackle it next week, and we'll talk to you later. We're monitoring these trades, and we'll post them in the